we always are reminded of it during the Olympics. But then I find after every single Olympics, the UK's got all these different protocols that they've now implement in schools and stuff. We need to start to develop our and it lasts a year, and then they're like, so it's all done now, or the funding didn't go well, or whatever it is they want, whatever excuse, or they're going to move their money to something else. And I remember this from being in school to after school and just hearing about it with other or my younger siblings, and the same thing happening. Every single Olympics, there was always money to be had for sporting in the curriculum, and then just dies out. So again, everyone gets excited for the Olympics because it's like, oh, well, we didn't get enough trophies and we should have got more trophies and this and that. And a lot of the times, unfortunately, the trophies that we do get come from the kids that were all private schooled. We don't. I don't remember ever having access to a horse to ride a horse and go do any of that. Or tennis. I actually remember my mum's friend. Her daughter was playing tennis at private school, and a private club. Sorry, obviously very expensive. My mum could never afford that. They did this thing where you could bring your friend in, and she asked me to come with her. I smashed all the kids. I was 9, I think, 8 or 9. I smashed all the kids my age, and the guy there was like, he put me against some of the kids that were older. I smashed all of them. No technique, no nothing. I just coordinated, and I'm just like fast and just on it in game. Smashed all of them. So he was like, I want to train you. I want you to come and train. I spoke to my mum. My mum's like, can't afford this. He's like, don't worry about it. Come for free. I just want to train him. No problem. That guy, I think I was there for about just under a year, but that guy left and went to somewhere else, wherever. The new coach that came in realized that I wasn't paying. I was like, yeah, he can't stay here. And again, he liked me as well. He's like, oh, he's really good, but he's like, yeah, he can't stay here. Money. Wow. So it's like, okay, cool. But this is what I'm trying to say. We have so much talent, but it's not in a position where it's being developed outside of private school. And so that's only where our medals are coming from, when there's so many more talented kids out there.
You spoke about the Olympics, and a big controversial topic came up in the boxing category, where that woman beat up the other fighter, and then after people started online bullying and said, oh, she was a guy, and I think she just had natural male testosterone in her body, and I mean, that could lead somebody to want to kill themselves. You know what I mean? Like when the whole world's eyes on you and hating on you for winning.
I'm not gonna lie. When it first came out, the article I read was trans woman beats woman in boxing, blah blah blah. And I was online. I said, I hate hearing this stuff. This stuff needs to stop. Everyone's like, back in there, this is disgusting. Yeah, man, what the hell's going on? Then I read another article. Someone's like, oh no, she's a woman, because there was a big debate, and I was like, no, it came out that she's actually a woman, and I was like, sorry, what? So why did they post trans woman? And we were having debates about it, and I was like, I feel so bad. I was cussing more just because of the actual title of what was said, and that's what it was initially. But I've got my own viewpoint on that anyway, and I just hate because it's happened in MMA as well, and I was disgusted. And it was actually a man, a biological man, fighting a biological woman. So I already have my opinions on that anyway, and I'm just tired of seeing this crap now. Then it came out she's a woman. I felt bad, man. I was like, can you imagine being a woman and getting that kind of aggro or energy, that hateful energy online, and for being a woman, the woman that you are, like so yeah, I apologize to that lady. So, and just I think she won it as well.
Yeah.
And people, I think it's okay to, and which a lot of people seem to shy away from, it's okay to make a mistake and just apologize for it and go back and support that same person. Just be like, oh man, wish you all the best, because it is what it is. Some people do just have natural gifts for whatever reason, and it's not somebody manipulating the system to do so. You're naturally gifted as a woman. So I think Semenya as well, she was a runner. She had the same thing. Like whatever this thing is that gives her a bit more testosterone, and she was winning a lot. But I think she got banned.
Yeah.
And the fact that that has never been rectified, in my opinion, I don't think anyone's gone back and done anything about that. I think that should happen as well, because once you find out the facts of it, it's like,
Yeah.
cool, we're wrong. Let's keep going. Do
Yes.
your thing. So
Is it okay for a man to transition into a woman and then fight in a woman's UFC
No, in my
league?
opinion, no. Like I don't care to debate what people feel personally, because I know the personal issue is very different. Very different. However you feel is how you feel, and if you truly have belief in it, that's fine. But biologically speaking and scientifically speaking, men have natural advantages by way of strength, uh, uh, bone density, structure, this, that. That there are certain things that you can chop and do whatever you want to do because you feel a certain way. That's fine, but then you can't. I just feel like if we just need to live in reality, if everybody lives in reality, it's like, no, cool, this is how I feel, so I'm choosing to do that. But I get that I'm not that. That's fine. We live in reality. There's no issue. There's no arguments anywhere. But it's when we try, everyone just kind of keeps pushing the boundaries, try to get more, this, get more that. For whatever reason, there just seems to be every time a movement's created, and I'm talking every single movement from what I've looked into. Anytime a movement is created, the initial movement is there for a valid reason. It's usually because they're being hated or there's something going on, and they come together. We need to stop this. Then they stop it, and then it's like, well, what else can we do? Because we've got the microphone now. Let's ask for this. Let's ask for it, and then they just go too far. And like I said, every single movement.
Because you are right. Anyone who goes through male puberty are about 60% stronger than the other.
Scientifically speaking, I'm not talking about anything else.
And that's dangerous because that can lead to things like manslaughter. Really,
100%. And that's
what I mean?
we literally spoke about this yesterday, and we were talking about anybody that takes steroids or takes any performance enhancements in order to do what they're doing. You deserve a ban for life, and if any damage is caused, you can go to prison. You should be able to go to prison. So technically it works the same regardless of what you're calling it now. It's still the same thing. There's an advantage that you have that you're aware of, and you're trying to cross in and hurt people that are less advantaged, that don't have these advantages. So if it's a natural gift, you've been blessed, fine. If it's not a natural gift, then I'm sorry, you just aim that somewhere else.
I think I saw a face-off the other day, and it was like a transgender sort of looking category, and it was this female, but she was very big, and she looked like she was a man at one stage. And the other opponent, literally, they were done a face-off, and he grabbed this now woman's face and just kissed her, and then she was like, "Get off me!" And she was like really like hurt by it. And it was like, if that really happened to a biological sort of woman, it would have been like, you cannot do that, And because she was like trans, it was like the other opponent felt like they could sort of take advantage over that. I don't know if you've seen that.
I haven't seen that at all, so I couldn't really comment on that. So unless I see it, it's difficult to comment on. So
let's get back to UFC. You've just had a fight with Kevin Holland. Talk to me about that fight. We touched on it earlier. And I think everybody wants to find out what was going through your mind going up against such an amazing opponent.
Just number one key for me, enjoyment. You have to enjoy what you do. We work too hard to keep working hard. Like there has to be a certain point where you actually are enjoying and what you do.
How do you enjoy it? It's got thousands of people looking at you. You're in this cage. You're alone. This guy's gonna kick your head off. Like, you know, how do you enjoy that?
You have to just enjoy the sport. Like, in all honesty, I always say, don't come into this